So continuing on from yesterday, let's get the PEX run the rest of the way. Overnight we did not have any leaks, so what we did in the pantry was good. Now it's time for the next set of stuff. I can already tell that's going to be a pain in the ass. Here, I need to get in there.
I knew I'd kick something.
Mm-hmm. There's that water again. Hammer arrestor. Fantastic. That's this thing right there. And they don't really give a suggested height. That's fine. I don't mind having it high. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, how much are you staring at the toilet and judging the look of the pipe going to the toilet?
I mean, we are some picky bitches.
Yeah, we are, but
Even we aren't that bad.
like it being high, I don't think it's that big a deal.
Yes. Okay.
Wow, this is snapped. Fortunately, we didn't need that side. That should be just barely enough to make.
A 90.
Yeah, because it's going to need to do that and then bend up to here. It's going to suck. That's not going to be fun.
Do you want to attach the PEX to it before we attach the Oatey box to the stud?
That would probably be smart, yes. Brah.
What? I didn't do it. Well, you brought me, brah.
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 Okay.
Brah.
The toughest bend is going to be this one right here. Because once we come up, then we have to immediately bend to this guy.
Shit. Yeah, good luck with that.
This will probably go easier if I make a bigger hole in the wall. Not happening.
He says as he's about to make it happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. So not too bad. It's got a little picture of you severing your finger.
For inspiration.
Okay, so I tried doing it this way before. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so I know I want to make the bend approximately like right here. Right?
Sure. I don't know why you asked me. I suck at estimations.
Probably too much. But we'll leave that in there for a second and then we'll take advantage of that. Let's see if I can't get it through. X A for the win. All right, and this is where I was saying I don't know if you can see it, but now I'm going to push a little bit through. So, about right there. So push some through. Get this cinched on as I can. There we go. So now we got a 90 through the hole. This one, not so fun. Yeah. Trying to respect the minimum bend radius. You know what my intuition's telling me about this one.
Bigger hole.
No, unfortunately. I might be able to angle the hole. If I'm lucky. I'm hitting screws, aren't I?
Sound like it looks awful smoky.
You don't want the bed getting too hot. That's what dulls it.
Huh.
There's a little bit of a bend in it right here. A little kink in it. As evenly as I can. That way. Yeah, I think that kink's gonna be alright. And then that looks good. I think I can tee that. There we go.
Pretty good?
We'll find out. A little bit of water is okay. But we just don't want big standing pools of water.
Or for it to seep between seams in the drywall.
Yeah. It's time to attach picks. Really? Fucking asshole. Do you fail at opening a tool case? Jesus. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Situation normal, all f***ed up.
Okay. Bro.
Yes.
Your hubby is struggling to get a gooseneck light in the right spot.
You know geese are born out of pure malice to humanity. Their namesakes bear some of this malice.
Alright.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, this sucks.
Alright.
Oh my god, stop making so much sounds.
Why don't you just cut off my balls? Why don't you? Lay on your back and drop your head in the hole.
You would like to see that, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah. I know I'd be the one pulling you out afterward, though.
Shit, I'm not on the fitting. Here we go.
You did it, huh?
Okay, what are you doing?
Getting closer. Why are you so cranky?
No, it's like, why are you rotating the handle so much?
Because I'm trying to make it turn.
You know it's gimbal locked. This is a classic issue in 3D rotations when you're not using 4 dimensions.
Well, I still gotta try. Well then.
Yeah.
And because my bear must do everything on hard mode.
Yeah. There we go. Now he's got a proper bend. It comes straight down, which is really more correct.
How the fuck was that?
Not too bad. I can probably make it work with about cut right here.
Okay.
And yes, we are definitely going to attach the pecs before we touch the Oatey box. That was a good call. Well, that's where the box is going.
Yes. Yes, it is.
One of these days we'll get a palm nailer. Okay, so now this can't shift forward or backwards anymore. Let's put those two in so now this can't shift.
Yes.
This is definitely not a stupid way to do this.
Why did you take your safety glasses? Why did you take your safety glasses off right before you started drilling?
It's a good question.
This man.
The audacity. Nope. Remember that problem for future us?
And now we are future us.
I love how on all the promo videos.
Just pops right out.
Yeah. Now granted, they probably didn't jam.
Multiple plugs of wood into theirs.
Yeah. There we go.
Just need a little impulse. Won't the peg spread it out some?
Huh?
Won't the peg... okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one in. This is just so I don't accidentally drag the pegs up against the metal. How many times does this come up?
So many times.
Did we determine that hole's not big enough? Yeah, why? I don't know why I insisted putting that bit on.
Because the big one scares you.
It does a little bit.
It's a healthy fear.
Yeah. God. That is terrifying. Alright, so we're going to call that at 4.5 inches. Although that one's a little lower because I'm a dumbass. I'm probably not going to drill through on that side, so... Missed!
Shouldn't do that. In theory, if, let's say I had two boxes here, and hot was on this side and hot was on this side and colds were in the middle, then I could run the hot line on the outside and the cold on the inside. But you can't do that because it's got to be hot, cold, hot, cold. So it doesn't matter what order these arrive. One's going to be on the inside, one's going to be on the outside.
One's going to cross the other. That's a lot of slack. No, we don't want the pecs resting on the joist. I mean on the drywall.
Nope. Because then if it starts hammering, it's going bang, bang, bang.
It'll bang, bang, bang. There we go. Alright, so I would say that's pretty well suspended. Ooh, there's cold air coming from the closet.
Yes, there is.
And I guess since we don't really have as much dust anymore.
Oh, I'll shut it if we start drilling again.
Bro.
What? What you want?
Not you.
Oh, someone else's bro?
Oh, that's kind of a tight bend. There we go. Alright, nothing's in the way.
Nothing's just hitting on the drywall?
No. Hot's gonna come in on this side. Cold's gonna come in on this side. So cold needs to be cut closer. and then hot needs to be cut further. Which we can figure that out in a second.
After we run the picks through them holes.
Exactly. That's probably enough. You know, I'm gonna bitch about it a little bit, but I can probably get a 90 up in there.
Just a little bit?
Probably a lot. Oh shit. This hole
Yeah.
is right at the joist.
Ooh.
Like it's nicking the joist. And we got a screw here that's penetrating. I have to deal with that before I even put any pecs down there. Oh, this almost.
You're not hurting yourself, are you?
No, I'm not hurting myself, but I don't like where the head that this pecs is getting f***ed up. Okay. So we're gonna pull this out. And reconsider this whole approach. That's the screw I hammered up.
I told you that.
So I'm gonna say this whole piece of pecs is
Forfeit.
forfeit. Oh yeah, it's got all kinds of nicks and we need to come up with a better path. The larger the hole, the easier it is going to be to work this thing in and come in at an angle with the pecs as we're feeding it. If we make it big enough, we can fit the bushing in there. Once the bushing can fit in there, then we know we're clear of the metal.
Okay.
And we don't have a problem anymore.
Okie dokie then.
So why don't we just do that instead of overthinking this?
You'll save big money, you'll save big money when you shop Menards.
Nice round holes.
I know where that goes.
That should be good enough. That at least keeps it away from the steel. Not exactly what those are meant for, but...
Yeah.
That's gonna elicit some comments about a locking chuck. Yeah, that fits in there pretty. Much better.
Eee.
There we go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna bend this with one hand. Yeah, I can safely feed this. Now it doesn't have to be one hand. Ta-da! See that?
Say Sophie.
As long as it's wrapped in that, it's good.
Hey.
Got it. It's like a smattering of parts.
But it accomplishes the goal.
Okay, now it can't slip. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but basically the 90 is pulled all the way up. Too far. Nope.
Still too much?
No, that's gonna work. Yep, I'll just get that on. That was stupid.
Oopsie.
I almost bought a little container at Menards to hold all those,
Almost.
but I behaved myself. Cold on this side, hot on this side. Right?
I think so.
In hindsight, I probably should have. PEX is gonna bend, but now, you know what I need to do?
What? Shim?
Yeah. In fact, I shouldn't have even done that. I should have just shimmed it immediately. Slightly, but way better than it was. There we go.
That's a good luck getting the bottom of that one. That one was good.
Okay, let's make sure this is still long enough. Yay, it is. Let's make sure this is still long enough. Yay, it is. Cold's on this side, so we're gonna cut right here.
Are those the runs that we're going to have going up to the sink?
So
Or the sink tee?
the sink is gonna need one more tee.
Alright, and both of these stretches are long enough to get to the tees?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tee it right there on the other side.
Okay.
And then one of them will just come up here. That should be kind of a
sharpish bend, and then the other one is gonna have to go under. I'm actually not looking forward to how we're gonna do the other one yet. I haven't thought about it.
Rather than doing the T in the wall.
If we're gonna do the T in the wall, then this guy's too short. So.
Ouch.
We could, in theory, come in through this existing gouge.
Would it be easier to do the T in the wall?
You could definitely argue it would be better to do the T in the wall, because then that's one more thing that you can potentially service easily. Again, though, man, there's really no need or reason for the pecs to be failing right there.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
But there's only so much we can do that's realistic. So the vent is coming
That way.
ish here. And we might even do just an offset, 45 offset, just come out. So that we don't even have to gouge this shit. And we just don't care that this pipe is visible because it'll be covered by the vanity.
Yeah.
So I think this double fixture fitting where he's going to exactly be is going to be dictated by how this bend is going to occur.
Yeah.
And the reason why we got to plan all this before we put the pecs in is because we got to know where we're going to have a clash. I see a path for 2 pieces of pecs. So I think we're going to put this at 18 inches.
Okay.
That's where our drain is going. I literally drew the line on the paper, ripped the paper off.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Bro.
If that was intentional or is that you being a derpy bear? Oh, nope, nope. Wrong one. Why did it look at me?
Oh, because you triple clicked it?
Did I? I was trying to double click it.
You put it in selfie mode.
I'm a narcissist.
Okay, so it gets a little shitty right there.
I too like to rub upon pecs.
Oh my goodness. Are you still laughing over there? What the hell was I doing? Oh, right. I'm going to double check where I said we're going to put the drain.
Yes. Where do you need me to be?
Which I think we checked this 2 videos ago and measured it 4 videos ago. Okay, I have the drains 18.5 inches from the subfloor, which sounds fine. But let's go sanity check that on the vanity, because I'm going to put the Oatey box above it, and the Oatey box needs enough clearance for the pecs and the drain pipe.
Once a bedroom, now construction zone.
That's basically it. All right, so our sinks are low profile, but that doesn't matter. What matters is how high from the floor do we have?
Oh, die.
We have about 29, we'll call it 29 for safety. We have about 29 inches from the floor, the finished floor. That's still not high enough. Crazy. So 29 inches from the finished floor is effectively, let's call it 30 inches. So that's as high as something can be. But the sink is going to be in the way. Okay, so that's not going to work.
Okay.
So we might have to put the boxes below.
Below the,
drain. The higher the drain, the more space we have to push things back in. Since these are flush, they're not really in the way anyways. I think the conclusion I'm coming to is this is just not the right place.
Okay.
That we really just need to notch out.
Another spot where it'll be more ideal.
So we would basically tee off as low as we can.
Yeah,
The Oatey box
just straight above it.
as close as it can be right here. But I do need enough room for the nail plate. So I can't completely destroy it. So it would be better to make a notch dictated approximately by...
The distance of the Oatey box and the width between the spigots.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that works. Okay, so the next question is, what do we notch with?
Blowtorch.
This chick, man.
I don't know why you take me out in public.
Yeah, it's working.
This is why I had to get safety training on power tools.
Just show them this video.
See what this guy does? Don't.
To be fair, this is not really that stupid. I mean, it's stupid as in a dumb use for the tool. Like, if we had the right tool, there'd be a better tool to do this with.
But not the recklessly dangerous kind of stupid.
No, because the step it's got such small choppers on it that even when it bounces, it only comes back a little bit. It's not like trying to chuck the drill across the room. Black & Decker chisel.
Does Black & Decker exist anymore?
I don't know if they bought a bunch of companies or were acquired by another company.
Nice joist.
A little bit, yeah.
Do we need to cut that one?
Yeah. That would be wise. I probably should have cut that one as well. If I'm really good about cutting this off, I could shorten that. Definitely put a lot of tension in that. There's got to be painstaking.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a tool
That takes it off exactly.
to get in there. Yeah. She's still tight. Yeah, because if he's floating, then we're fine. That's not a problem.
Oh, you worried about water hammer from the cold?
No, not from the shower. Humans don't close valves that fast.
As it's only the really quick ones like the toilet.
Yeah, or the dishwasher, which has got a electronic solenoid. Wash machines.
Isn't that circuit live?
It is. You go there. Up against the metal stud.
Hey. Do you give it a good lick so it slide into place easier?
This woman.
I'm being so helpful to you. So helpful. Super helpful.
Okay.
So you put that nail in hot dog?
Well, I'm going to use a cheat code.
Oh.
It's called a screw.
Oh! Oh, man. I guess.
It's like a little sliver of wood left.
That's all I'll have to do. Just enough to get a bite?
Nope.
Crap.
That's not gonna work. Actually, let's take some of this pressure off the nail plate.
You can put one screw through two holes. One for the hot and one for the cold.
Yeah, I probably could have. That'll work. Does that look about the middle?
Just about.
Or do we want more flex in the bottom now that I'm thinking about it?
Honestly, yeah. How much flex do you really need in the top?
That is not a lot of room. Oh my goodness.
I think we're going to move the drain up just a little bit just to give us a little more play.
If I have to, I can cut this stupid thing off to give us a little more clearance.
So what is the point of that?
I think this is meant to be a knockout for, I think in the case of laundry.
For like a vent?
And I think the box would go this way, yes.
Oh, to dump the water out from the rinse?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to put the box at 18 and a half. Right at the edge. Right in the middle of the R.
You got your pecs fingers.
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Give myself a little extra time. Yep. That works.
Got it.
Okay, see, this one I need to hold. And rotate it.
He's seated. Oh, look at that.
Damn, son.
We're basically on the line. Do I want to know what you're doing over there?
No. Probably not.
You got one for every finger.
Except my tongue. Hey, hon. High five.
5 inches. Ow.
What?
Battery's dead.
Jeez.
The stud split.
Oh. Good thing it ain't structural.
The drain's there. We're gonna put this basically centered on the drain. Blocking cripple stud for supply. Her drain. His drain. I got so many damn marks on here. Oh, that's terrifying. You know what this nail is?
What?
I think it was in video 9. So there's one nail where I ripped the head off.
Oh, yeah.
This is that nail.
Ha! And yet he was able to pull it.
Granted, if we're slightly off center, it doesn't matter at all.
Oh.
Did you put it in selfie mode again? Two clicks. We can turn off the selfie mode, by the way.
Why does he keep looking at me? Your camera's a creeper.
Yeah, we'll turn off selfie mode.
I was just trying to click, but my wrist's getting tired.
Okay, so 18 inches. The drain is right there. Dude, it's like I freaking measured already for the blocking. I don't believe it.
Foresight? Us?
Well, there's clearly a mark here for blocking.
Yeah.
As long as my 2x4 is at least 17 inches tall, make it 17 and a half. All right. I need a 17 and a half inch 2x4. Let's get this done. 10 inches. The 10 inches, reconfirming my measurement, 17 and a half. I need a 10 inch and a 17 and a half inch. You do that. I might have to put a dry roll screw into this on the other side. Alright, that's ghetto as f. We got the screw coming out on the other side. But
At least you know a bit.
nope, don't you dare. Hell no. Huge mistake. Oh, I'm bending the screw. Damn it. I was hoping that would hold it in place.
Screw it from the other side.
Yeah, and that looks so stupid. I gotta take that out. You can't see it. basically that screw was just barely even in the wood. Still doesn't do it. That's crazy. $16 3/4 is where that little thing is at. 16 7/8.
Sure you want to put that in before we've run the packs?
That was a good catch. I'm getting tired and sloppy.
Very well. 5, 6.5.
Measure from the other side.
No, I can't. I'm gonna have to use the hole saw. Yeah, so. Just snapped a bit.
Oh.
Do you hear that sizzle? Okay, note to self. Continue going in the hole you've already made.
And call me old tits.
Yeah.
Do you need to pull the plug out?
Yes, I do. God damn it.
What? Why are you mad?
Oh, I'm mad at you. But I think it's hilarious I'm trying to do this with an auger. The bit that doesn't require this nonsense.
Pushing that hard and making smoke appear is actually a good way to dull out your drill bit.
Don't burn yourself.
Indeed. That's gonna be a tight ass bend. But it'll work, I think. Possibly. Go get a piece of hot. If all goes well, we're done with the pecs. If all doesn't go well, we're done with the pecs for today. Look at this pile of drills and power tools. A little ridiculous. Cold. Hot. Okay, and then are we gonna have realistic bends? Hell no.
Eesh.
Not even close to realistic. So, not really sure what I was smoking when I made these holes. But these holes,
Are far too high?
yeah. Downright stupid would be the correct thing to say. I think we're just gonna make a big ass hole and call it a day.
Hmm.
'Cause it doesn't really matter if the pecs are touching.
It's hitting the screw hole, I think.
Janky.
A little bit.
I'm gonna laugh if this is what we fail inspection on us. So my intuition says,
Hot through the bottom.
well, this is probably a bad idea. What I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another reason why this is a bad idea. I don't like that. This is so fucking dumb. Remember how I said I hope I don't need the hammer again tonight?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm using?
Hammer. Maybe in hindsight we should have put those T's lower, but
Yeah.
that'll do, Pick.
That'll probably do. About 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, Bills.
Oh snap! We get water again.
Seat. There you go. Whew. Overdrove that one. Okay, let's make sure we put the right one on the right one.
That would suck. Nice.
Okay, I don't know if it's 60 seconds or a few minutes before Pex can take pressure. I don't really want to dig through Upanor's shit right now. But I also kind of want to pressure test everything. The only thing I don't know is if the shower valve is on or off. We're going to find that out very soon.
Mm-hmm.
How much time do we have on the battery?
7%.
Okay, go ahead and stop it, and then we'll come back in 20 minutes and pressure test. Okay, we're about to do something very stupid. All the valves are forward, so what's going to happen is I'm going to go downstairs into the pantry, turn on both valves. You're going to listen for water to start shooting out somewhere.
And scream if I do?
Yeah, if water starts shooting out. The only place it possibly might shoot out is if they didn't close these valves. It could, in theory, come shooting out of this drop of your elbow.
Sheesh.
Which, oh yeah, that'll catch it.
Yeah. Well, catch some of it for sure.
But if it doesn't, then you can watch the peaceful transition of the water as it goes up and through all the pipes. In theory. I mean, I don't know how far it's going to get because of the air. At some point, air is going to block it, and then we'll bleed these out with the bucket, assuming it doesn't go ape shit.
Okay.
You ready?
Do it, Deborah. Pull the trigger.
All right. So be ready to scream.
I'm always ready to scream. Like a shavy.
Let's just get the majority of the power tools out of a potential blast zone.
And chop saw?
Here. I want a compound one anyways. Okay. Ready for some dumb shit?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Dumb shit commencing in 30
This
seconds.
night.
You ready?
I guess.
You pointing at the pipes?
Yes.
All right. Here comes hot.
Oh.
You good?
Nothing appears to be gushing water. And it made it through past that one Oatey box. It seems to have stopped shy of the last one.
Okay. You want me to turn cold on?
I hear something. I think we're stable, hon. Oh. Is that cold?
You ready for cold?
I think so. Oh, something's... That's dripping. Oh, boy. That's dripping. Oh shit. That's right next to an electric line too. That's not good.
What was it?
Shower head.
That was the one I was worried about.
Okay, there's a live electrical box like right there.
That's not the end of the world. Let's just get the water off the...
It's still going, my dear.
Yeah, I turned the water off, but I'm gonna have to get this up.
I'm trying my damnedest to get you some video.
Okay.
I moved the bucket on. Ah!
What are you doing? Get away from the fucking water with the camera.
I'm trying to help.
Any water get on the camera? How much?
I actually don't see any water on the camera.
Okay.
It got my left side. My right side's fairly dry.
So that happened because the shower valve was turned on, and remember me saying,
Yep,
hopefully they didn't leave it on?
they did.
They left it on.
Those f***ers.
Okay, so let me get this water up. Turn the shower valve off.
Oh yeah, that bitch was on. Mostly on.
Seems like we should have checked that.
We should have, but we're tired.
Yeah.
And this is comedically better anyways.
Oh,
It's pretty stupid, but...
uh-huh. I'm sure the video will be enthralling of my mad scramble. You asshole. That's what you wanted.
We're gonna put a nipple in with a cap on it. Alright, I should have a pair of channel locks up here.
Somewhere?
I don't see them.
It wouldn't be in mine. I know better than to touch your channel locks. I'm not authorized.
What?
Not authorized.
Oh, quit your nonsense.
I'm only authorized to hand them to you.
Alright, here they are.
That which I may not touch.
I'm gonna give you something that you will touch.
Oh my gosh. More pics.
Okay. Let me go get the nipple, some thread tape, and the cap.
All this talk to some pecs and nipples gonna get us a not safe for work tag.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he expect when you make a big video about laying pipe.
Hope I put that on the right way.
It's easy to overthink. Face the end in question towards you, wrap the tape around it clockwise. Or wrap the tape around it in the same direction you would spin a nut onto the pipe.
Eh,
I actually don't know the,
I might be doing it backwards. Yeah, I did it backwards.
shit.
Okay. Plumber definitely won't notice that I did that backwards.
Okay. Let's try that again.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, hot's coming on.
Oh, there. I see it. I saw it. Nothing's leaking yet.
You ready for cold?
I think so. Think that's done it, hun.
We good?
I don't hear anything leaking.
Alright, stand by.
Okay, let me bleed all these real quick.
Okay.
Except for the stupid shower valve.
Yeah.
We can do that another day. Alright, that works.
Woo.
That works.
What they?
That works. That works.
Do it.
It works.
Good thing I had this thing up in the air a little bit. Oh.
Holy shit.
I think we got water pressure, hun.
Yeah. Alright, so one dumb thing I did, is that is an inch lower than that one. We're going to sleep on whether we give a shit. And if we do give a shit, then we'll have to redo this little run of pecs right here. All this fighting that we're doing was completely unnecessary because I had already measured that block to allow it to be the right height. And then totally forgot.
So you assumed you did it wrong, and thus we did it wrong.
Now all I gotta do is get the drain back in place, and then...
We can start putting our bathroom in.
Well, no, then we get to do electrical.
Yeah. You ought to be very impressed that in spite of all the water that's been flying around in the last 10 minutes, I've not gotten your camera wet.
Yeah.
I deserve a treat.
Oh?
Yes. Many treats. I did it again.
Woman,
What?
remind me to turn that off. Selfie mode.
I'm sure the audience will get a kick out of me trying to duck under the freaking lens.
Oh, because it's gonna hit you?
No, because I'm not supposed to be in the camera shot. I probably look like a hot mess.
Shit, you think you look like a hot mess.
Geek.
Oh, kiss my ass, door.
Fuck you. You want to leave? Fight me, you little bitch.
It's like the toaster in Fallout. New Vegas.
I will set fire to the world. Alright. My love, we're at 1% battery.
Cut.
So this is the longest video in the series so far. To be fair, it was quite a long day, probably 12 plus hours, and a lot of little things going on. But this video represents the first day that we've got a subsystem of the bathroom back in place. In this case, it's the water supply lines. Soon we'll have the drain working, and then eventually we'll have the electrical, we'll have our inspections done, and we will be able to start putting the bathroom back together. As always, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.